morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are we? JBL Motovlogs here. Welcome back to another video. Feels like a very long time since I've sat on the bike and vlogged. Not sure why I haven't done it, just maybe not feeling it. But anyways, we are in Addingham at the start of the Yorkshire Dales today. It's currently 10 to 9 in the morning. We're meeting a very special guest at the Route 59 cafe. We are going to take a lovely scenic route through the Dales today. There will be no hard riding at all. It is a purely scenic drive, and yeah, we're just out for content today. Yeah, no drone today, but we have got 2 cameras, the DSLR, and then we've obviously got some other footage as well we'll be shooting. So stick with us, folks. Roll that intro to JBL, and we'll see you at the Route 59 cafe where we'll meet our special guest.
Yeah, just leave your phone on a minute. I think that might be the weird thing, you know, because we're tricking that to thinking it's a phone. That might be the weird thing, you know, because we're tricking that to thinking it's a phone.
I have to leave your phone unlocked.
If this connects, right, you should be on now.
Right, shall I just lock my phone?
Just lock it and see what happens.
Right, keep talking. Just...
Yeah, la 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 la.
Wonder why that happens then.
There's got to be a reason.
That has naught to do with that. It's not even Bluetooth off. It's off. Ooh, the trials and tribulations of
This is the thing with Bluetooth, you know, with the Cardo.
Yeah.
You use it in DMC mode, and there's never any issues like this. It's just lightning quick, the mesh system, yeah, and it's on all the time.
Right.
Right, let me. So you've not touched your phone.
No.
Right then, Posh, we'll go for a ride.
Let's go for a spin.
Do you want me to lead it?
See you later, buddy.
See you, bud. Do you want me to lead it then? Because I've got this on, or?
Yeah, that's fine. We'll a tour of the Dales with Richy Vida.
And see what happens.
On the mighty Super Duke. Well, that was a little bit of a pain. We're trying to connect, because I've only got the cheaper 10S SENA, and that was just to get a little bit of light communication when on tour with Simon, but I never really thought about connecting to other people. And obviously Rich has got the Cardo pack top. So in theory what should have happened is if I set mine to phone mode, connect to a phone, it should connect to his SENA. It did work for about 10 seconds, and then it went off.
Right, Jake's phone or his headset won't connect to mine. Well, it will, but for a couple of seconds. So we've got no dual vloggage going on.
Yeah, that's about right. So folks, we figured it out. The headsets were connected, but I just had to click the button on my SENA as if I was talking to Siri. So Richie, you're now Siri.
I'm Siri, yeah. Call me what you want, pal.
You're Siri for the rest of the day.
Hey mate, thanks for having me up here.
No, it's alright. Thank you for, I was saying, and obviously we couldn't speak to each other, I was saying thank you for making that trip this morning on that.
Oh, you weren't my best mate this morning.
Said though, now weather's warming up, you'll love that up here, the nakedness. Yeah, it's lovely.
I'm chuffed now, yeah. It was definitely hard work coming up this morning, but it's definitely worth it now up here. And now the sun's...
It's like you're floating through when you're on the naked up here.
Yeah.
You just hover and it's lovely.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. I was saying that actually, the difference between a naked and what I'm used to, like adventure bikes and stuff, is like, when you're on it, like you say, you're floating because you can't see any of your bike, can you?
There's nothing, is there? Yeah, it's, when I got off them Sinisters, I mean, they're really the only adventure bike I've sort of ridden. Yeah. And you've got all this display.
All in front of you.
You come back on these and, yeah. Yeah, even if you ride like a naked bike with a screen for a while and you take it off, it feels totally different. What a beast.
Unbelievable amount of grunt on this.
That's what I'm going to ask you, is that the electronics on that, does that have, have you got traction control on?
Yes, it's on, yeah.
So you can only power wheelie that?
Yeah, power wheelie, yeah.
Right, okay, yeah.
It'll only come up so much with the traction on.
Yeah.
Right, I've got a red light now on the fuel. I best
a red light?
Red light, yeah. It's only just come on though. Mate, I'm so like panicking this morning coming up with the roads. Just you know, you could see the frost on them all, and I've just been like
Black
expecting it to go at any time. Look at this. That's lovely.
It's cracker, isn't it? Yeah. It's nice to show somebody around that hasn't been up here a lot. It's nice to see, you know, like you were doing at Weekender with, that's your playground, isn't it? Like,
yeah, exactly.
Way up.
That's lovely. And there's always so many more places that you haven't seen that even on your own doorstep you still discover stuff, don't you?
Yeah, definitely. It's a brilliant thing, biking. I bloody love it.
Yeah, it is, mate. It's magic. You know, I always say that. You know, when you're going out on tour and you do like some really gnarly long days and you're absolutely knackered, by the end of the day you're just like, I need to get out of my biking stuff. I'm knackered, I'm tired, I want to get off this bike, I'm ready for a beer, blah blah blah. And then the second you wake up in the next morning, you're just desperate to get back on it again. Yeah,
100% that. 100%. Sometimes actually when you have a beer and then you have some good food and you've rested, you're like, oh, I don't mind cracking back out again on this. It's just the tyre side of it.
There's definitely, I always say to people, you know, when I get messages from folks saying, oh, I've just passed my test, blah blah blah, I always say like, oh, welcome to a freedom that you never knew existed.
Just welcome to it the rest of your life. If you fall in love with it, you'll never come out of it.
Yeah. The thing is, you know, because I've not spent much time on my VFR, and I've been more on the, you know, dirt bikes and chunky tyres. I've got used to the chunky tyres and how they move, and I've got full trust in Road 5s because I've done so many miles on them. Again, but because I'm just out of practice with them, it still feels a bit weird.
No, I know what you mean.
It's like super smooth, you know.
It's like, you've got no knobbly, have you? You're all
nope.
It's, how are the knobbly tyres on the road? I thought they'd be quite awkward, you know, because of the amount of tread they have.
No, they're not at all, not at all.
Nice one, yeah.
I don't know if it's something you get used to, but I can, like I said on that Super Adventure, that had big AX41 knobblies on, and I was literally hanging off that into any corners, you know, really giving it some. So you know, where you think like knobblies would probably move around all over the shop, but they don't at all.
Yeah. Well, look, this bike has little bumps like this.
Thing is, for me, mate, I'm pretty sure you'll be the same, but this what we're doing now is my idea of heaven. Just this you know, full countryside, no traffic, you know, just exploring, and you know, for me it's not about going 150 mile an hour as fast as you can. I'm not asked about that at all.
It's your photo hunting and your scenery hunting, isn't it? It's nice.
Yeah, this to me is as good as it gets.
And we're all sucker for a good road, but like I say, you can't go 100 mile an hour everywhere, you know what I mean? No. You've got to, it's a shame because some people do, you know what I mean? That's their idea of biking, but not for me.
Yeah, not for me either. I always remember a guy saying to me, who came with us on my Croatia tour back in 2013, and I knew that he was, he'd been a biker for 20 years, he'd been all over Europe on sports bikes. And he said to me afterwards, well, he thanked me for giving him opportunity kind of thing, and he says I've seen more of Europe coming with you than I've seen in all the years I've been. I said, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Speeding everywhere.
You're speeding everywhere, just going hell for leather to the next place. That's it. Whereas, you know, I'm starting and stopping with photos and blah blah blah, and you know, touring basically, aren't you? You're looking at stuff, and that to me is what it's all about.
This is this is the River Wharf. I think this is the Bolton Abbey. You know, have you ever heard of the Strid?
I don't think so, no.
No, it's one of the most dangerous stretches of water in the world, and it's on that river. So
dangerous?
Yeah, it's funny. So you go to it and it's only about 4 feet wide, and it flows really soft, and you're like, so how can this be dangerous? But what happens underneath is like overhangs underneath, so there's a big canyon, and if you jump into it, it sucks you under and it just smashes you under all the rocks, and it's like
where's that then?
It's just the River Wharf, this river here. It follows down into Bolton Abbey, Bolton Priory, and then if you walk a little further up, it's called the Strid, and it's somewhat like, obviously the figures aren't exact, but it's like 90% fatality rate if you're in it for more than a minute, like you ain't coming back out.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's weird.
I've never heard of that.
I've been up to it, you see, and when you go to it, you look at it and you can see why people get in it.
Yeah, because it looks,
I can get in and out of that, and then they don't. They just get dragged under and they get smashed around. It's kind of like, imagine the top of a water bottle, how it's really thin, but then it goes down and it's big inside. That's what it's like. So yeah, it's a dangerous place. But it's funny, you can go for a walk there and your dog and you can dip your toes into it, but you don't want to get into it.
Yeah.
With the rumble of your bike,
yeah.
all the fish.
sorry.
Hot fish going back into the cubby holes. Oh, there is a couple there at the bottom, ready to go.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. You don't realise how big it is. 2 sea people next to it, do you?
Have you ever done Via Ferrata?
No.
They do it up in Lake District, and you know, you get harnessed up and everything, and then basically, yeah, you just climb around all that kind of stuff. You're safe, you can't hurt yourself because you've got to clip on and off to you know, lines, but it's still like scares the shit out of you, really. Yeah. Either came on this road with Gaz and Egon on the V-Stroms when we came to the Lake District, or came on this road with Pete English when we did when he dropped his bike in that. Yeah, that's it. Because that's it. It was with Pete English because there was a tractor stuck on this. In fact, I had drone up around this tractor here. Tractor was stuck here. He couldn't get round. What are you thinking? Yeah, there were a massive tractor pulling a massive trailer full of hay, and it was stuck on that corner. Let me go back. Have you? He got it already. Bless you, mate. Pull out of the way there. Yeah, in fact we were stuck over there for ages with this tractor, and he was pulling all trees, branches down with it, and then he tried to get over here. It's like, what are you doing? Yeah, they don't look vastly different, do they?
No, if you have a look at the switch gear, it's all...
Yeah, it's exactly the same, yeah. He's tripped off at curb. Stay there. Go back again. There's definitely something special KTM though.
Yeah,
I know a lot of people moan about the reliability, but Kev says he's never once had a single issue with this.
No.
You know, and I have you know, knowing the people saying the same.
You know,
I think it's the people
KTM stands for. They say
keep taking money.
No, keep the manual.
No, keep the manual.
Yeah, keep taking money. That's a good one. Yeah, keep the manual. Brilliant. Nah, they're a cracking bike. It's
it's a tall bike. Jump on it.
It's amazing how similar they are. It's we're off camera here real quick. Oh yeah, it's tall, isn't it? Oh, that seat's comfortable.
It is.
What's that? Power parts seat?
Power parts, yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's a cracker.
It's quite girthy, isn't it, the seat?
You can tell it's a V-twin. It's high. It's not. You know that V4? That V4. It's high, and it's like, why is it so high? But no, it's all similar sort of stuff. Cracker, that.
Pretty much the same setup as yours, that, isn't it? On the your right hand side, exactly. Left hand side's exactly the same.
Yeah, I think we've just got, is it cruise control maybe on that side?
Yes, that's it. What's this you got? Is that for your garage or something?
No, that's my heated grips.
Oh, okay.
I got that when I got it second hand. There should be a mount with that, but it broke when I looked at dealerships. I asked for another one, so I haven't sent it me yet. But how far are we off Tanil now, Rich?
20 mile.
20 mile.
Not bad at all.
Nah, well, we've been on some nice steady roads, that's what I'm going to say. We're, to the people who watch my channel or ride around this area, a lot of people will notice why you're going this way, but this is what I was saying, folks. You want to come these ways and you find these little tracks and hidden stuff. I mean, if you look on the hill up there's a church. There's all sorts of stuff you don't see, and it's kind of what biking's about. Why would you just want to go on the same roads every weekend?
Yeah, there's many roads that you need to be, they're waiting to be discovered.
Yeah.
You know, I know people the same, mate, that just you know, get the bike out, go on the same road to the same cafe and come back. Yeah. And that's it. And if that's, I guess if that's what makes them happy, then fair enough. But not for me. I just want to go far and wide all the time and get lost, you know. And there's so many nice things to see.
Yeah, it was like this morning when you put on your story, you were going north. I thought, yeah, that's not north to you. Yeah. North's way up there.
Yeah. Should we go and grab a photo in it?
Go for it, yeah, we'll spin it around. What's turning circle like on that thing?
Shockingly bad, shockingly bad. I don't know if, what's the ground like up here?
I'll do my old fashioned way, spinning it around by hand.
On the stand?
No, yeah, on the stand.
You see me?
Oh, that's a good spot, that, you know. It's a shame. It's like if I had drone with me, it'd be a good spot for it.
Yeah. Can't even remember what I was saying. So I just remember going past this and thinking, oh, that'd be good, and then chatting away, thinking that would be good, that would be good, that would be good, that would be good. Kev's still got his weekender sticker on dash. I want a photo in snow. Can't even sunglasses on.
Let's get you in bullshit. I've got that on video as well. What a cracker. I've got the camera rolling for that one.
That's actually really comfy.
Yeah, it's like, God, that snow's bright.
It is.
Ooh, look at this for a seated spot for your dinner up here. To your left.
Can I? Stay there.
Yeah, the stuff we do.
Yeah. Do you make a conscious effort of not putting that on?